Good evening, Washington Township. I'd like to call this meeting of the Board of Education to order. Statement of meeting notice. Adequate notice of this meeting was given to the public 48 hours in advance of the date, setting forth the date, time, location, and type of meeting. Notice was sent to the Daily Record, the Observer Tribune, and the Washington Township Clerk, and was posted on the district website at www.wtschools.org. All please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I'd like to make a motion to enter executive session to discuss legal negotiation and personnel matters.
Second.
All in favor? And we'll be in exec session for about 50 minutes. No action will be taken. Thank you very much. So we're back from our executive session. So just to move on to President's comments. I don't have any specific prepared remarks, but I just wanted to cover two topics. The first one is the success of the Traps Marketplace on Saturday. We had, I think it was over 185 student entrepreneurs, which was an incredible turnout. There was so many people there supporting. It was actually, I couldn't even hear anything. It was so crowded, but in a good way. The community really did show up in a big way to support our students. I think there was parking that came out of the parking lot and was alongside the road. There was a line of people just to get in the door. I saw the Mayor Marino there. I saw Committee Member Curioni there. The leadership team was there. There was principals and admins high-fiving the students. It was great. It was great to see. A lot went into it. And just a special shout out to Mr. Donovan, Dave Jones, Mrs. Chaparro, Mrs. Breslin. There's probably so many others I'm not mentioning, so I apologize. But another thing to comment too, there was a lot of variety of the student-led initiatives. There was kids there that 3D printed stuff. There was kids that baked things. A lot of different artwork, crocheting, things like that. So it was really impressive to see the wide variety of talents that our students are capable of. And so I just want to thank the community as a whole for their support and making it great. The second thing I wanted to cover too is just the outgoing board members. So I wanted to thank Board Member Succi, John Hawley, who's not here tonight, for their contributions to the district. We've been through a lot the last few years, a lot of late nights, a lot of hard work on committee, so I just want to thank you. The whole superintendent process, which is a huge undertaking. So again, I just wanted to thank you for all your hard work. Best of luck to you going forward. And we have a plaque for you, Lindsay.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, yeah.
And also, I just want to say congratulations to Board Member Pasico for another 3 years. And as we also welcome 2 new board members going forward in January. So this is our last board meeting of the calendar year. So I think that's pretty much it. Wraps up the comments. And moving on to superintendent comments.
Okay, thank you. Good evening. I also just want to echo to Mr. John Hawley and Ms. Succi as well. Thank you for the time that I've spent with both of you. I know Mr. Hawley's not here, but the time that I've spent with both of you has truly been just was wonderful and a privilege for me, truly. So I really appreciate your commitment. Okay, so this evening I will be reporting in accordance with New Jersey's Anti-Bullying Bill of Rights Act the results of HIV-related investigations as conducted by designated school personnel will be reported to the Board of Education no later than the date of the regular scheduled Board of Education meeting following the completion of an investigation. Our totals for our district, the number of reports unfounded are 6. The numbers of reports founded are 3. Broken down by schools, Benedict A. Cuccinella School had 2 reports, Flocktown Cosman had 0, Old Farmers Road School had 3, and Long Valley Middle School had 4. Benedict A. Cuccinella, with the 2 that it had, 0 were unfounded and 2 were founded. Flocktown Cosman School, the number of reports were 0 across unfounded and founded. And then Old Farmers Road School had 3 reports, 2 were unfounded, 1 was founded, and Long Valley Middle School had 4, with 4 being unfounded and 0 founded. And that concludes my report.
Great. Thank you very much. There's no correspondence this month. So moving on to committee reports. Education Committee.
The Education Committee met November 14th, 2025.
Sorry, is it on now? Yeah. The Education Committee met November 14th, 2025. In attendance was myself, Melanie Bratton, Rob Waskis, Katie Zariso, Ms. Deb Russo, and Mrs. Antonella Lind. So first we spoke about the updates on the educational spaces with Katie. We reviewed our STEAM spaces and next steps, including ordering furniture and supplies. I also shared with the committee some innovative STEAM supplies for future consideration. We also discussed updates for ELA. We reviewed foundations and future planning around arts and letters for the elementary level. We also discussed traps. Ms. Bratton brought up overstock sale ideas, and this will be reviewed with Mr. Jones and the leadership team moving forward. We also discussed dibbles and had an update on the dibbles that was conducted and the timeline for parent notification. And then lastly, we discussed the calendar that we reviewed the draft, which is going to be approved on tonight's agenda. Thanks.
Thank you. Moving on to Finance and Facilities.
The Finance and Facilities Committee met on December 8th. Jess, Lindsay, Mike, Antonella, Katie, Stephanie, and I were in attendance. We began as usual with an update on the referendum projects. Final inspections are pending and discrepancies in punch list items are being addressed in the STEAM spaces. Flooring and the sound and lighting equipment are still remaining in the LVMS pack. And our architects are revising our bid package for the LVMS sports courts and looking at potential options to bring down the anticipated costs, with the bid projected to go out early next year for construction over the summer. Next, the committee reviewed our ASSA enrollment numbers, which show a net increase of 59 students from last year. And finally, we reviewed requested ideas from our health insurance broker on ways to reduce costs in future years. And I would like to conclude my report with an interesting story. So as we were getting up to leave the meeting, Katie got a call from our district facilities manager, Mr. John Mazuka, which is never good to receive a call at 6:45 at night from your facilities manager. And he was on site at LVMS along with Chris Cryan and Joe DeCangi, trying to resolve an issue with our circulator pumps for the boiler not functioning, and thus not providing any heat to the building. John had already made several calls to 24/7 support services, and after several hours, not leaving until after 10 o'clock at night, after being joined by Stephanie, Katie, and Antonella, they were finally able to get the circulator pumps working, providing heat to the school so we didn't have to take a school closure day. So many, many thanks on behalf of the board and the district to John, Chris, Joe, Stephanie, Antonella, and Katie.
Thank you very much, Rob. Moving on to Personnel Committee.
Personnel,
Personnel met Monday, November 17th at 11 a.m. In attendance were myself, Mike Catano, Jennifer Ryan, and Superintendent Lind. We spoke about the special education position for Flocktown Cosman due to a resignation. It was reviewed and interviews are ongoing. We also spoke about the Class 3 update and a possible start date for the upcoming swearing-in ceremony for officerships He has since been sworn in, and we welcome him to our district. Lastly, we spoke about aides. Those positions are being reviewed. The leadership team is reviewing schedules together, and the needs as they arise district-wide.
Thank you very much. Moving on to public comment on agenda items. If anyone has public comment on agenda items, please approach the microphone, state your name, address, and you'll have 3 minutes to provide any comment. Okay, moving on to approval of minutes. I'd like to make a motion to approve the November 4th regular meeting minutes. All in favor?
Aye.
Any abstentions? Okay. Sorry, I'm losing my train of thought here. Making a motion to approve the December 1st special meeting minutes and the December 1st executive session meeting minutes.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any abstentions? Abstain. Great. Moving on to education. Can I have somebody please move education?
Sure. Education would like to make a motion to move items number 1 through 6.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Mrs. Ryan?
Yes.
Mrs. DeSico?
Yes.
Mr. Catano?
Yes.
Mrs. Viera?
Yes.
Mrs. Succi?
Yes.
Mr. Waskis?
Yes.
Mrs. Bratton? Yes. Mr. Oldmixon?
Yes. Next, can I have somebody please move finance?
Finance would like to move item number 7 on tonight's agenda. A motion to accept with gratitude the following contributions. 40 cubic yards of mulch valued at $1,600 from Hoffman Supply to be used around the new playground equipment at Cuccinella. The labor valued at $3,640 from Fairmount Services to spread said mulch. 2 digital cameras valued at $60 each from Chris Marangon and John Winstead to be used at the Flotttown Cosman School. And a buddy bench valued at $1,800 from Washington Township Girl Scout Troop 194 to be used at Cuccinella.
So, so I was gonna, do we have a second?
Second.
So I'm gonna make a motion to amend agenda item 7D. So the amendment, the motion is to amend to Troop 98543 pending approval for a $570 shipping cost.
Can we consider that a friendly amendment? Can we consider that a friendly amendment?
Yeah, you can just approve it as amended,
Yeah.
so it's fine.
Okay. I mean, do we need a second on it?
No, you don't,
Okay.
since nobody voted, we can just use it as amended, so
Okay.
you can reference it in the minutes.
Okay. Okay, so is there any discussion on agenda items 7A through D as amended? Okay, roll call.
Mrs. Ryan?
Yes.
Mrs. DeSico?
Yes.
Mr. Catano?
Yes.
Mrs. Viera?
Yes.
Mrs. Succi?
Yes.
Mr. Waskis?
Yes.
Mrs. Bratton?
Yes.
Mr. Oldmixon?
Yes.
Finance would now like to move items 8 through 15 on tonight's agenda, and there is an addition to the list of names for item 15, the district travel. It should include Mr. Sean Sutton, who is traveling with Mr. Petroselli to the Google Gemini workshop at no cost to the district.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Mrs. Ryan?
Yes.
Mrs. DeSico?
Yes.
Mr. Catano?
Yes.
Mrs. Viera?
Yes.
Mrs. Succi?
Yes.
Mr. Waskis?
Yes.
Mrs. Bratton? Yes. Mr. Oldmixon?
Yes. Next, can I have somebody please move personnel?
Personnel would like to make a motion to move items 16 through 24.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Mrs. Ryan?
Yes.
Mrs. DeSico?
Yes.
Mr. Catano?
Yes.
Mrs. Viera?
Yes.
Mrs. Succi?
Yes.
Mr. Waskis?
Yes.
Mrs. Bratton?
Yes.
Mr. Oldmixon?
Yes. Next, I'd like to make a motion to read for the second time and approve the following policies the policies under agenda item number 25.
Second?
Any discussion? Roll call.
Mrs. Ryan?
Yes.
Mrs. DeSico?
Yes.
Mr. Catano?
Yes.
Mrs. Viera?
Yes.
Mrs. Succi?
Yes.
Mr. Waskis?
Yes.
Mrs. Bratton?
Yes.
Mr. Oldmixon?
Yes. Next, unfinished business. Does anybody have any unfinished business? New business. Does anybody have any new business?
I do.
Good evening, everyone. I'm speaking tonight with a grateful heart. Like so many people throughout our town and district, I was truly saddened by the fact that Lindsay will not be continuing her service on the board. I feel it's important that at her last meeting, her work, her heart, and her impact are acknowledged out loud. I first met Lindsay several years ago at a CPEG meeting. Back then, attendance was small, sometimes very small. There were meetings where it was only Lindsay, myself, and Dr. Scarpin sitting around a table. And yet, no matter how few the faces were, Lindsay always showed up. She listened, she asked thoughtful questions, she contributed in fruitful conversations, and always followed through. It was very clear, very quickly, just how knowledgeable she was about education, especially special education, and how deeply she cared about the families she was serving. When I found out she was running for the Board of Education, I remember feeling genuinely happy because I knew that she would do great things, and she really has. She's played important roles in a successful superintendent search, the launch of a new math curriculum, the rollout of a new ELA curriculum, the expansion of co-teaching classrooms, a successful referendum, and service as our liaison for NJ CUSAC. These are not small things. These are the kind of things that shape the district for years. Over the past 3 years, Lindsay gave so much of herself to this district. She served on the Finance Committee, the Personnel Committee, and for the past 2 years, she has chaired the Education Committee. And her advocacy started long before she even took a seat up here, 7 years ago through CPEG, where she worked tirelessly as both a parent and a partner to expand integrated preschool programs across all 3 elementary schools, and even fought to secure aftercare options once the programs were up and running. She worked closely with our Director of Special Education to turn CPEG into a parent-led model, something that earned state recognition in just 1 year. That's not easy work. That takes vision, trust, persistence, and heart, and Lindsay brought all of that. She also served as the director on the Educational Services Commission of Morris County, helping districts work together and reduce special education costs. And through all of this, Lindsay did this work not just as a board member, but as a mom of 4 raising her kids right here in town, 3 at Old Farmers and 1 in Long Valley Middle School. She wasn't just making decisions from a distance, she was living them every single day alongside the rest of us. And despite being busy with 4 active children, she almost never missed a meeting, and occasionally even showed up to committee meetings with the kids in tow with coloring books and activities to keep them busy while she worked. She left her family for days to attend the New Jersey State School Board's conference, as well as made time for classes and both state and delegate meetings so she could earn the new board member certification through New Jersey school boards. Her dedication was unwavering. What makes this moment especially hard is that her time on this board is ending not because she lacked commitment, but in spite of how deeply committed she has been. I cannot say this enough. This is a huge blow to our district that few have put in the amount of time and effort that she has in the past 3 years. So Lindsay, I just want to say that your impact is real, it's lasting, and it does matter. The programs you helped build, the families you stood up for, the questions you asked, and the countless hours you gave will continue to ripple through the district long after tonight. Leadership doesn't just disappear, and it's not merely a title. Your leadership is something this community has felt, and it will continue to feel. So I just want to say thank you for your time, your heart, and for always showing up. It has been a real honor and a privilege to work alongside of you all these years, and our district is better because of you.
Oh, man. Sorry, that's it. That meant a lot. It's been a really great 3 years, and I really am grateful that I've had the opportunity to, represent this district and get to know families and get to know our amazing educators and administrators. And I've really made some amazing relationships over the past 3 years, and I've learned so much. And this really, truly is a really wonderful district, and I'll always be appreciative of my time on the board. And so, thank you to Washington Township and to my fellow board members, and I'll be rooting for you on the sidelines. So, thank you.
anybody else have any other new business? Okay. Moving on to public comment. This is public comment on all items. Please approach the microphone, state your name and address, and you'll have 3 minutes.
Hi everyone, Tara Lagos, proud educator at Old Farmers Road School, proud community member at 30 Zellers Road. I just want to take this opportunity to say thank you. I've had the opportunity of teaching your oldest wonderful Colin. I meant what I said. You've always put the kids first, and I can't tell you both as a mom and as a teacher how much that means. So I want to thank you in front of everyone for your energy, your commitment, and you're really getting what's most important, and that's the education of our kids. Thanks. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Lagos.
Sure. Pleasure.
Um,
I meant.
Is there any other public comment? Okay. So moving on to district distinctions. Again, I know I said in my my president's comments about the Treps Marketplace and just what a great success it was. That kind of covers all the schools, every level of the admin team. So I just wanted to reiterate that again before I go into my prepared remarks. So additional district distinctions. Washington Township Schools hosted another successful parent university session, Data and Donuts, here at Cuccinell Library, organized by Deb Russo, Ms. Sanzagi, and Ms. Schweikart. Families enjoyed a hands-on look into their students' academic data and gained a clear understanding of how this information is used in school to support learning, growth, and achievement. Thank you to all who attended and helped make this event a success. Our special education department is receiving regional recognition, where over the past month, our special services department has received 4 requests from neighboring districts in Warren and Morris counties seeking to place students in our specialized programs. This growing interest reflects well on our strong reputation as a district that delivers high quality, inclusive, and developmentally appropriate programs for students with disabilities. Not only are other districts recognizing our strong programs, success, and reputation, but they're also paid our district tuition to attend, which speaks to the exceptional work of our staff and strength of our instructional and therapeutic models. And there's also still continued momentum and growing interest in our integrated pre-K program. The district will be posting information on our website soon regarding the 26-27 school year application process, and will remain a first-come, first-served enrollment. If you're interested, please monitor the district website starting the week of January 5th after we come back from the break. News from Cuccinell, 5th grade students will perform vocal concerts for students and families tomorrow, Wednesday, December 10th. A special shout out to our wonderful music team, Ms. Tara Posigo, for organizing and preparing the students for these performances. At Flocktown, congratulations to the student ambassadors who successfully planned and ran the monthly 4 Paws assemblies in both Flocktown and Cosman, where they focused on core values and announcing winners of the 4 Paws Award. While it's not easy to speak in public, it is a great leadership opportunity for our students to develop these skills. At Old Farmers, congratulations to the first ever Keys to Kindness winners. We are proud of your kind words, responsibility, and positive contributions to the Old Farmers Road School community. Kindergarten students participated in a full immersion integrated subway adventure using Smelly Kelly and his super senses in our new Arts and Letters curriculum, which was a cross-curricular experience that involved the 5 senses and included a virtual experience that was sent home so families can experience it. The 5th grade choral concert will be held December 11th at 7 p.m. in the Old Farmers Multipurpose Room. For LVMS, congratulations to our Long Valley Middle School boys soccer team on their county final victory over Paquonic Valley Middle School, winning 3-2. Continuing LVMS, winter sports season is underway, with boys and girls basketball opening their seasons last week on December 5th. Good luck to Coach Kays, Coach Denny, and all of our winter athletes. LVMS just finished their winter concerts. Congratulations to Miss English, Miss Jonick, and Mrs. Opal, and all the musicians for their outstanding performances. Lastly, at LVMS, the Student Council is organizing a variety of activities to celebrate the holiday season, in addition to Spirit Days next week. We look forward to our annual door decorating contest, where this year Superintendent Lynn will join Mr. Ippolito, Mr. Mirabella, and the Student Council Executive Board to judge the doors. For our tech team has been collaborating with grades 4 and 5 teachers and our STEAM and media specialists to introduce students to Tinkercad, a web-based platform that builds skills in 3D design, electronic simulation, and coding. LVMS 8th grade teachers, along with the district administrators, attended the Westmore Central AI Professional Development Day, to explore the role of AI in teaching and learning, to continue our conversation in developing thoughtful and responsible integration of AI into our schools. And lastly, we are excited to announce the presentation submitted by Mrs. Toomey and Mrs. Gately to Texpo 2026 in Atlantic City and the NJECC Educational Technology Conference at Montclair State University have been accepted. The presentation is titled High Quality Reflection for Impactful AI Integration in the Classroom, and we are proud to represent Washington Township Schools at these statewide conferences. And that concludes my district distinctions, and I'd like to make a motion to adjourn the meeting. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.